Hello and welcome back to Dai's vlog, Healing Trauma with Jiujitsu. Last week I talked about titration and the concept of it, and I wanted to just expand a little bit about that because this training drill is titration in motion. Titration just basically means less is more, slower is better. And so, my CPTSD gets pretty activated when I'm doing jujitsu. And as a therapist, I use my therapeutic tools and I apply them to myself in my ground game, in my training, so that I can temper and stay regulated in my emotions and be able to condition myself so that I can be doing jujitsu. So with this drill, moving back and forth, we're slow and steady. We're constantly communicating to each other. We have this pressure of our fists moving into our opponent's mandibular or the jawline. It's a pretty aggressive feeling. And then, we're moving ourselves into a top side mount position from the leverage of that move. And we make sure our hands are in the right spot. Our body can transition well from that top side mount back onto our backs. And again, like, how are you doing? Are you okay? Here we go. Making sure each other can breathe and adequately withstand that really intense up close and personal throat pressure. And then side pressure, even through the rib cage. And, as a yogi, it's fantastic to develop those intercostal muscles more, which support the diaphragm for your breathing. Because that's the whole thing with jiu-jitsu, is learning how to be able to survive in the suck. And it sucks when you have top pressure. Someone's, on your rib cage. Someone's drilling into your jawline and throat. And so you have to be able to be modulating your breath work, not expending too much energy, not gassing out too quickly. For myself personally, I'm having to work at staying present and staying regulated. That's my whole thing. I want my nervous system to continually get stronger and work out my kinks, work out my kinks. And so I talked about it last time too, like Peter Levine, he's the PhD who created somatic experiencing, and he really understood how to break up the experiences so that you can kind of take them one at a time. That's what titration is. It's like slowing everything down so that you can look at one thing at a time, pausing, taking time, noticing the sensations of the body, then being able to discharge the sensations. And I use that, like you'll see in my videos, you'll see me laying on my back and I'll just be rocking my knees side to side, or sometimes you'll see me shake. I'll shake my shoulders, shake my whole body, jump up and down. That's just me discharging the energy. And it's actually very organic and animalistic. Like in the animal kingdom, that's what animals do when they're stressed or frightened, is they actually shake and they're discharging that somatic load or that somatic feeling, that feeling in the body that translates as stress or fear. So there I am right there doing my little shake, just something to kind of discharge, And what's really cool is, training at Sadohana, I'm very safe, I'm very supported, and I can introduce these therapeutic concepts and they're natural. Like, my teacher gets this. Hanshi is like, and that's what I wonder. I always want to look up if Peter Levine did jujitsu, because jujitsu is like, when you have the cognitive awareness of how to heal and transform your nervous system, it's almost like jujitsu was made to help you do that, which I know will sound so crazy to people who don't do jujitsu or haven't worked on healing or don't have a body practice. But it does. It's true. Take my word for it. So in this clip, you can just see I'm receiving that pressure from the top, and that's my whole ground game right now, is learning how to accept this kind of pressure and feeling comfortable. And then getting my body to respond too. Like, my fitness level is improving week by week, but how to shrimp, how to lift my hips up and kind of get out of that top dominant control that the opponent is always going to want to have. So thanks for watching this week, and we'll see you next time.